Traders, Lance here. In this video, I want to go over how you can find some inexpensive stocks under $10 with some massive upside potential. Here's a screener that I like using completely free on FinViz. Just go to finviz.com and then click on the screener tab here. Now what I want to do is price. I want to look here under $10. So I'll click the under $10 tab. And then what I want to go to is the short interest. Now, the reason why I want to look at the short interest is names with high short interest, especially at the end of the year and going into 2020, especially right around January, you'll have tax loss selling, and some of these names will have a short squeeze to the upside. So what I want to see is stocks with a short interest. I'm going to look for over 10%. It means a lot of funds, a lot of traders are betting against them. So if they have good news, or if they have a breakout, technically, they can squeeze and move to the upside really quickly here. Next thing I want to go to is sectors. I'm bullish on biotechs at the moment. I think biotechs, they're starting to rally right now. I think we're going to see a rotation into biotechs, and they're not that dependent on the overall market. They can move with good news, and the sector's been hot despite all the China tariff news. So they don't have much exposure to all that. So I'm going to look on industry here, and it gives you a lot of choices, right? I mean, look how many there are here in the industry here. So I'm going to actually first, let's actually filter it out a little bit. Let's go to sort healthcare. Then we can look under industry, and they give us medical appliances, drugs, everything like that. What I want to do actually is I'm actually just going to go and filter and click on price twice. And here we go. This is exactly what I want. So you see how some of these stocks are 978, 971, 935. I like this from the get-go just because normally when stocks break $10 to the upside, the hedge funds, the institutions, the mutual funds can finally buy these stocks, so they'll usually pick up with volume. It's in the industry, stocks under $10, they usually can't have hedge fund ownership here. So what I'm going to look here is some of these names like this one. Let's pull up this one, ITCI. I actually know this company. So let's actually click on it. Now this is what I like here. Let's do a step-by-step rundown. Here in ITCI, the first thing that sticks out on me is the stock is flirting with $10. We can see it's had some gaps, so it's a gapper. That could be good, obviously, or very bad. But what I also like in this name is it's had prior price history up here from about 12 to 14 bucks. That's what I like. There's volume at these prices. The chances stock has good news, it's going to trade in that range again. And the stock's about 971. And it's flagging here on the daily chart. So another thing I really want to look at. Next, what I like doing is going down and looking here. You don't have to be a fundamental expert or research the company in detail. It could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Look at the short float, 19+%. That's a massive short float right there. Looks like the analyst target price are $25. And then I'm going to actually scroll down a little bit more. Look at the initiations. We have some in August with Jefferies with a buy. We have some overweights from RBC and JP Morgan. So we have some good analyst recommendations. And the last thing that I want to do, just to be sure before I take a position, especially if I'm trading stock, I'm actually going to go to my Thinkorswim option chain and type in the ticker symbol. And here we are. Next, I want to look at this. It is the market makers move. Just in case they do have some kind of FDA approval or some drug, it could be, for these biotech names, especially, they could have some upcoming drug approval. There's been some hot M&A and biotech moves lately, so I like that, obviously. And we can see here the market makers are implying about a $3.34 move just for the month of December. So that's a pretty big move. Here with the stock just shy of $10 or so. So I really enjoy seeing that. So this name, and it has some pretty good liquid options if I want to trade options. Another big plus here. So when you're looking for stocks, again, I'm not just singling out ITCI. It just caught my attention when I'm doing the search with everyone out here live here. I like to look at some stocks and I could glance here just on the 5 minute chart really quick here, like the stock Derm. I've seen this stock before. I think at one point it was a $20 stock or so. ARQL, I've known this stock before. Look, it's under $9. You could try to not necessarily bottom fish, although I love bottom fishing, but try to pick some of these names that haven't gotten a lot of love in 2019 and look for that year-end rally and that start of January 2020, that rally here by filtering stocks under $10. You know, it's crazy. Math-wise, it's easier from a stock to go to 10 to $20 than it is for a stock to go to 100 and $200. $100 to $200. I know math-wise it makes no sense, right? But just in trading and stocks in general, a stock can do it quickly rather from $100 to $200 that may take years to do. So watch some of these cheap names, the opening bell's happening, and have a great trading day. Let me know what stocks you're looking at, by the way, under 10 bucks. Shoot me an email. Thanks, everyone.